So it's finally done. You did it. You did the perfect season. No one's done it before. What are you feeling? What's going through your head right now?
I'm relieved. Can I go to bed now? No, I'm just in shock and amazement. Really, like, starting at the beginning of this year, we thought we were going to be a good challenger for the championship, but to do it like this is just unbelievable. We really stamped our foot down, and these guys kept me honest. Andrew was on me the whole beginning of that race, pushing me hard, and then I was able just to, my training and the good setup with the crew, we were able to do the fast laps longer, and I just felt really comfortable all day, and checked out, and just out there tried to manage not to make any mistakes in the end. But you look back at the whole year and you start thinking, like, a lot has happened since the beginning, and the racing and the fights and the battles and all that, and you think, especially in Canada with their bumpy tracks, it's so easy to make a little mistake. To do what I did, I think, in Canada is wicked, just amazing. And I couldn't have done it without my whole crew, the Scott Miller, Justin Nelson over there, or Justin Cooper, Jim Nelson, Derek Utley, my mom, my dad, my wife Amy, like, all those guys are the reason why I've been so successful this year. They've given me an amazing motorcycle. Honda has just given us a great bike to use, and it's just been a real joy for us this year. And it's definitely going to make the off-season this year, no matter what happens. I mean, off-season last year should have been good. We won the championships, but it was very stressful. No matter what happens this year, my off-season is going to be much more enjoyable, because now I just say, hey, I did it. I did it on my own. Obviously with help from Honda, their big involvement, but I had to manage it with these guys and girls on the team, and we did it, on our own, and that's a great feeling. It's very gratifying.
You have probably one of the most impressive resumes for a racer, and do you think that, is your plan to maybe go around and see, who would listen to, like, that kind of resume, and just listing off your accomplishments? There's just so many, and I think there's any team would want that, someone like you on their team. Like, is that one of your plans, is to maybe look around and look at other series or something like that?
I hope so. I try really hard. I mean, I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect, but I try really hard with the fans. I love having the fans around. I try really hard off the track, and I think that's a big part of it. I think I have a good personality, and for the most part, I'm pretty good and exciting to hang around with. And on racing, you can see too, I don't give up, and no matter what, I give my 100% all the time. And I think that's my whole resume, is not just my results, it's the whole package. I feel that I'm a good racer and I'm a good package for someone, but it's tough in the world right now. There's a lot more riders than there are rides, and being Canadian's tough because Americans want to hire American riders, which is cool, and the world guys want to hire riders from over there. So I'm hoping we'll be able to put something together. I'd love to elevate my game, and the only way to do that is to go and chase people that are faster than you. And I'm still young enough where I can, and I can go to World Superbike, I can go to AMA Superbike, and I feel like I could elevate my game and run with those guys. And hopefully, I wish something comes and happens, but if it doesn't, I'm happy to be here racing in Canada too. I love it here. I love the people and the competition. But like I said, I'd love to move on and meet the next challenge.
Good. In the race, you really gapped Andy quite a bit, and then he caught back up. Was that because you got some signals? Did you back it down a little bit, or was he catching up to you, and you just put the hammer down and that was it?
Yeah, I got a little bit of a gap early. Obviously, bikes and vehicles, whatever you're racing that has fuel in it, handles different at the beginning than at the end. Some bikes are better at the end or better at the beginning. Our bike seems pretty consistent throughout. So I put a couple fast laps down in the beginning, seen a little bit of a gap, slowed it down just a little bit to think, well, maybe I can just back it down a little and manage that gap. Then I seen that they were closing it, so I wicked it up, put my head down, and put a lot of fast laps in and made it stick. I said, I don't want to just see +3. I got to see more, in case anything. All I could think about was get enough lead that if something happens, whatever, I could maybe limp it home. You know, that's all I could think about was managing it to the end and getting across the line. That's all I could think about was the checkered flag.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.